So now I've been doing this here, there, and sometimes where if I see a clip and I want to break down the clip, I don't hesitate. I break down the clip. And this picture right here is the point of the clip because SmackDown just ended maybe about an hour and change ago. And the way SmackDown ended was the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens jumped Roman Reigns and fought off the bloodline. He fought off Solo Sikoa, he fought off the Usos, and he ended up powerbombing Roman Reigns through a table and then signing the contract. One person conspicuous by his absence was Sami Zayn, who entered the ring but hesitated. He didn't officially enter the ring until Kevin Owens left the ring. He didn't officially enter the ring. He came out, stood on the apron, stared down Kevin. Kevin smiled and walked away. And after that, from the time that he ran from one side of the ring to the other to try and catch Kevin before he left, to when the Usos and Solo got back in the ring to check on the leader of the bloodline, the one thing that was prevalent, the one thing that you notice if you pay attention is that image. Because Paul Heyman did not take his eyes off Sami from when Sami went to that position to when he pulled back. And as the show faded to black, Paul Heyman still had his eyes on Sami Zayn. If I remember correctly, I don't remember the exact words, but if I remember correctly, Paul Heyman is the one who basically told Sami Zayn, stay a few steps ahead. So that is leading to some fans speculating that Sami Zayn will turn on the bloodline. The bloodline won't turn on Sami Zayn. Could be possible. Who knows? Who knows? But I have been paying attention. I have been aware. I have been noticing things as I walk through. And it's pretty obvious that I've been noticing things as I walk through because because basically when you look and you see, your attention it shifts from watching the bloodline on a defensive for a rare occasion, but also watching Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman is just so caught up every single time in what's going on and making sure that he has the semantics and he has the small details to himself. And the fact of the matter is, Paul Heyman is the reason why you notice, because Paul Heyman is the one you pay attention to. And I'm not saying that takes takes away from the other people. I'm just saying that fact of the matter is, it keeps your attention. It keeps your attention because you wonder, why can't Paul Heyman take his eyes off Sami Zayn? Why is Paul Heyman dumbfounded? Why is Paul Heyman keeping with that small detail to see if anybody notices that he never took his eyes off Sami Zayn? Because you guarantee now on Monday night at the acknowledgement ceremony that they will likely acknowledge this. That they will likely acknowledge the fact that Paul Heyman did not take his eyes off of Sami Zayn during this moment, during this segment, at this time. The fact of the matter is, Paul Heyman didn't take his eyes off of Sami Zayn because Paul Heyman knew the camera was still on and that you could build this forward. Every single time, every single aspect of this segment, of this angle, of this feud, has been built out to a T. It's like they have storyboards in WWE headquarters with with this and the Bray Wyatt story written out on storyboards. And the fact of the matter is, they are doing everything they possibly can to plan this out, to plot this out, piece by piece by piece, and slowly build to the crescendo, the crescendo that all of us are waiting for, that all of us are watching and have been waiting for months. What happens with Sami Zayn? What happens when the bloodline turns on Sami? Or does Sami turn on the bloodline? Where does the loyalty lie with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? There's so many questions, so many concerns, so many problems, so many issues, and so many things that keep you intrigued and coming back, that I think that part of the reason why people are going to be watching on Monday is to see if they follow up with this. But with that being said, my thoughts on this is another picture perfect way to end SmackDown. You just gotta wonder if this is how they end the week before the go home show. What do they have planned for the go home show? We'll keep our eyes open and keep our noses to the ground as we look forward to January 28th and the Royal Rumble. Till next time.